Hey, what's up? We're playing more Lootbound. So we're going to try to beat difficulty 2 with the Witch. We tried it with the Warrior twice and we failed both times. I think the Witch is stronger than the Warrior because the Witch can scale its chaos, apply debuffs, and then we can get a Warrior and a Paladin which attack. So we're double dipping off of double chaos. With the Warrior, we have an ability which we can get where we can stack order and then get bonus damage on our warrior that is triple our order. But if we're doing that, then we're not hitting. So we need to like buff, hit. Whereas with the witch, you can buff and then on the same turn your companions hit. And then you buff, your companions hit. We can guarantee Paladin and Warrior because there's only 3 characters you can select as your companions on this node. There's 3 to choose from, and you get a choice of 2. So we want Paladin Warrior, so we're always going to get at least one of Paladin and Warrior. Alright. So we kill this guy easily, because this deals 120 acid. We have 120 acid damage, and he had 120 health. We have crush damage, fortitude. We have armor and order. Crush damage, fortitude. I prefer the hammer. I think dealing damage is better. We can give that to the paladin and increase his damage a bit. Or maybe we just want to stack him with armor. I don't know. Not sure which one of these was better. Potion is a bit of a crappy shop. Restore. I think we take the health restore. Allows us to play a bit more aggressive, I guess, if we need to. We can just one hit kill this guy. Plus 30 crush, plus 10 order. I think I just take the crush damage. Allows me to kill enemies more easily at the start. And I can transfer it to the paladin later. Bonus acid damage based... Oh, to the target based on your chaos. Or deals double acid to the target. This costs 11 mana, and we're gonna be scaling our chaos, so I prefer that. But at least that's the intention. Depends on what the game gives us, but I think we can pretty consistently do it. We can kill either one, so that does 100, that does 88. Sure. We take some damage, but then Vampirism heals us. We have 100 Vampirism, so as long as we deal up to 100 damage, we restore 140 armor. That's a very good piece of armor for the Paladin. Definitely take that. We lose some dodge and initiative, but... doesn't really matter either way. We take the ability. We don't want to be giving permanent buffs to our weapons because they're not that good at the moment. These are all pretty crappy. Of those, I think I'll try my chances on the health. Not great chances that we roll, but with an 8, we can only fail by getting a 1. Okay, we got a 3, just enough. Getting a bit more health on the witch is good. She doesn't have that many ways of getting health, so she just doesn't want to get one hit killed. So buffing her max health is good, and then with vampirism she can restore. The warrior does a lot of damage. The paladin has a lot of armor and absorbs damage. I think we take the paladin and we just want him to be a meat shield for us, and then we apply debuffs and his regular hit just dips off of our debuffs. Restores an ally's health for 3 mana. Deals damage to a random enemy. Restores armor to all allies. I'll take the one that costs less mana, because 11 mana is a lot, and we don't care about having armor as the witch too much. It also, that ability triggers when the witch has no armor, which is like pretty much all the time. Actually, I should have given him some armor. That was a mistake. But this should be an easy fight anyways. Okay. Highest defense. Okay, so the paladin does have more defense than us. That's cool. Highest defense, random. So let's kill the guy that attacks random characters. This guy deals 75, this guy deals 100. So let's kill the 100th guy. Our paladin took a bit of damage. That's not great because he doesn't have a great way of restoring health, but he didn't take much at all. Dodge, crit, initiative, acid damage. I like staffs, especially these like conveniently shaped ones. They're good. Let's give all of this stuff to the paladin. We like him breaking enemies' shields, and we'll give him the helmet as well, so that he gains a bit of extra armor. The deity is pretty good. The chest is alright, but this includes a potion, which is like an empty node. I really don't rate potions. With this node, yeah, we can go to an upgrade and then an elite fight, rather than being forced to go to the gem. So definitely left. Random enemy, highest defense. So let's kill the random enemy attacker. Our paladin should be strong enough to just tank all hits. I think I just do hit on this guy. My paladin attacks this guy for 60, is it? 100. Oh, he attacks this guy. Okay, so now let's finish off this guy, and then the paladin attacks, and then we finish him off. Mana Crush, less slash, more acid. Interesting. It's a staff. We don't really care about acid damage that much. I prefer... I'll take the crush damage. This is also a pretty convenient shape, these squares. Alright, this is gonna give us something to build around. We don't care about mana, so that's a no-brainer. Health, Vampirism. 2 weapons. Sure. It's not great, but we want chaos, and we're not getting any. At this point, we can think about debuffing our enemies instead of attacking, because we're dealing 124. 120, 240. Oh, who did they attack? Highest defense, random character. Applies double my chaos, which is 60. That's not that much. I think I just attack him, and then my paladin attacks him as well for like... He'll take off 220 armor, so that puts him down to 100. And now I do this, and my paladin should be able to kill him. And now we can just start hitting this guy. In fact, I'll restore some mana, because we've used up quite a lot. Actually, from the deity. My paladin's got high armor, so we're okay. Oh, is this guy doing acid? Oh no, thorns. We'll let the paladin kill him. No, the paladin's not taking any damage. We're cool. Dodge, initiative, crush, fortitude. Crush, fortitude. Dodge. I'll take the ring, sure. We don't mind. Dodge and initiative are both pretty decent. Hopefully we get some good choices here. Slash damage is not bad on a 6 especially. Very solid. I don't want to do crit with the witch. We're not gonna be... Well, we're not gonna be hitting, so the slash damage isn't great either. We've only got 1 extra reroll. I'm gonna leave it. Alright, so here we apply debuffs, I think. Yeah, we apply about 60 debuff. Let me just check. Random enemy attacks all enemies for 125. Yeah, whatever he attacks, we can just restore it. We're cool. I think we apply like 2 or 3 corruptions. We just gotta watch the shield on our paladin. We don't want him taking too much damage, but he restores, so we should be okay. I'll do 1 more, and then I'll start hitting him. Ah, he took damage. That's not great. Now when we hit, we heal ourselves, so that's not a big deal. Ah, damn it. Him hitting the paladin was bad. Now he's gonna hit both of us. So the paladin's gonna take more damage. The paladin will kill him though. I think this was... Oh, he missed. Okay, he hit me. That was very good. Okay, this better have been worth it. Armor Fortitude. Gives it to armor. Up the paladin's armor. He doesn't have that much armor. But he does have a lot of hammers. So we just go hammer synergy, I think. So our paladin's not that tanky, actually. Health, vampirism to armors, of which we don't have many. So we take another hammer. Crush, crush. This is plus 21 crush per. This is plus 7 crush. Mana, crush, fortitude. Yeah, we're going full hammer on the paladin, but we're not going much armor. I think this is a bad run. Like, we might lose this. Okay, we need to think about the ordering here. For now, something like this works. Our good weapons buffing 3, less good weapon. This is actually buffing 4, and this is buffing 3. So crush damage on this guy's 245. So we're churning through the shield. I think we take this. Acid, crit, crush. 60 crush. Why? All I'm getting is damage. These are awful. All, like, the previous time I got this, I also got 3 different choices for damage. And I've gotten no chaos buffs. I guess I just go big or go home, because I don't care about them that much. So if I get the best one, then great. If I don't get anything, I don't care. Okay, so we got plus 60 crush damage on the witch. So my paladins are gonna attack the lowest health guy. He attacks for 138. He attacks 169 to a random. So let's do this guy, and then the paladin should be able to kill him. Maybe not, actually. He'll get through his armor, but it won't kill him. I should be looking more at the order. We'll try to kill him again. Hopefully my paladin survives. He'll survive. He'll be on low health, but he'll survive. Unless he misses again. He missed again. 252, 3, whatever, 312. Just regular attack, regular attack. But this guy has plus 50 fury now. I don't want this guy attacking again. He does 169 and 138. This heals 300. Let's pop it. So now we can start targeting this guy. Well, no, because he's still pretty weak, right? 88. Let's just make sure this guy dies. And then the paladin will knock down the armor of one of these two. I don't know which. It's random, I think. Right, so I can just kill him. Paladin takes some damage, but he knocks down all his out. Oh, he healed me. That's not great, because now he doesn't have much armor, and he's gonna take a hit. acid, chaos. Let's go chaos. It's also a staff, which is very nice. Do this. Deity, hopefully we get something chaos related. We don't care about mana. Health, vampirism again. We just got the second of the same item. So plus health, plus vampirism. It's not great. If I do this, no, can only touch 2 of them. This can touch all 3. Let's do that. I'm thinking. Bless me. Yeah, no. I don't think there's a much better arrangement. I prefer getting some dodge and initiative than health and vampirism. My vampirism is already pretty maxed. I'm doing more vampirism than damage. So I just want to make sure this is buffing both and then get as many buffs on the other. Elite. I think we'll try for it. We're not weak right now. We're just... Well, how much chaos do we have now? 46. So we're applying about 100, and we're dealing 187 damage. Yeah, we definitely want to stack chaos. Who does he attack? Attacks the enemy with the highest defense. Every 2 turns attacks all. Okay. Definitely doing this. I'm not gonna worry about restoring my mana right now. I'll do it in an easy combat. I'm definitely doing this 3 times. Now I start attacking, I think. Okay, he should be good to survive 1 more hit and now he dies. Health, mana gives mana. Health, initiatives gives mana. They're both witch-only items. Oh, I think the elites give... Well, no, because the next items could be general. I don't think... I thought initially maybe they give witch only and then paladin only, but I don't think that's how it works. The next set of items can be neutral. Buffs, hoods. These are all weapon buffers, right? Not staff? Yeah, weapon. Health, 18 initiative, health, mana. Hoods. This is more gems, I guess. I don't think I'm keeping either of those. Yeah, this is witch, this is universal. Okay. Dodge, thorns, chaos. Very nice. Or I mean, it just gives chaos, it doesn't do chaos. Definitely take this though. Okay, so now we want this. Oh, that's how it works. We do this. And we're good, I think. We can do this. Alright, so we're at 62 chaos, so we're applying 124. He doesn't have much armor. He gets a lot of armor off the helmet. I'm contemplating, do I just perma-buff my witch more, or do I go fire to heal him? I do need to heal him at some point. I don't want my paladin dying on me. Let's just go for a heal. Permanent buff on the boss. Ice lowers initiative. Whole party lowers initiative, reduces fortitude. Won't strike the target with the highest attack. The Sentinel's crit, while burst reduces the target's fortitude. Barrage increases the Sentinel's crit hit power. Increases of target's fortitude. So that means the enemy will be attacking me. I don't want that. Let's do this. I want the paladin to be soaking up damage. Well, right now, for these combats, I'm okay with the witch soaking it up, actually. Because the paladin doesn't have that much armor. We need to give him some order buffs, so that he gives more armor to himself every turn. Highest defense, highest defense. Let's do one of these. Now we'll let the paladin deal with him. Very nice. I'll restore some mana to myself. The paladin hits again. I'll apply some more debuffs. I'll restore some more mana. The paladin kills him. Health, armor, thorns, armor, thorns. Do I have something that buffs helmet? No. But I already have one helmet. This is easier to fit for 20 armor. This is 40 armor. It's not that much easier to fit actually. I'll take that. And we will try to fit it in. 10 crush, 30 crush, 10 crush, but much smaller. I think we do this. There's no way we fit it in. Well, maybe we can, but it would mean that this hammer doesn't buff everything necessarily. So maybe if we do something like so. That doesn't work. What if we did something like this? And this. Now this buffs 3 things. Ah, we're so close. What if we did it on this side? No, it'd be the same. We're still doing 217 crush. Yeah, fine. This does plus 21 crush. If we lose this, we lose 10 crush. Okay, so I just want to make sure this is buffing... Ah, no. Because it's buffing 3 things anyways. This gives plus 7 crush and it's buffing 2 things. Fine. We'll go with that. A potion, either vampirism or health. We'll go vampirism in case, well, either the paladin or the witch needs it, but more likely the paladin. We'll go this way for an upgrade. Hopefully we get chaos finally. 500, 340. Highest defense, highest defense. So I think we do this. Actually, let's check. 125, 100. Applies vampirism, applies speed. Okay, so we apply debuffs to this guy, we let the paladin kill him quickly, and then we just keep restoring mana while the paladin has shields, which he will. I think the paladin can out damage or out shield the damage that's coming from that enemy. So 275. He gets hit down to 176. Goes up to 236. Okay. We're fine. Crush damage 50. Crush damage 20. Crush damage 50 is pretty good. They're both pretty meh, because like I want other stuff, but upping 10 to 50 crush damage is pretty solid. Health, crush, acid. I think I take health. It's on a 6, so not too hard to roll. Very nice. So now, maybe we... Defense 1255. So we're about to surpass the witch in terms of health. So if we make our witch super tanky, that's not great. I don't know. This is what the game's giving us. We are getting very crappy stuff. Highest defense, highest defense, highest defense. So they're all attacking him. So let's, we need to start dealing with these guys. 283. He attacks for 257. 40 damage goes to destroy the shield. So that takes him down to 217. 283. So next turn I'll be able to kill this guy. If I apply negative fortitude, it's still gonna take the same amount of time. So let's just hit him. Paladin hits him. Almost dies. Now we just kill him. Now Paladin hits this guy, knocks down all his armor. And now we hit him, the Paladin does get hit. Oh, let's use 6 mana to just kill him. I don't want to risk the Paladin taking any damage. Which he would have actually taken damage, so we made the right choice. He's okay, right? 103, 100. Yes. Actually, he's gonna restore health, but that's fine, because we kill him. Health, mana dodge, mana order, health, armor. Wow, 120 armor, but it's on an armor. Weapon instrument with order. This is good for the plus 20 order, but it's way too large. Health, mana dodge is okay, I guess. If we move everything 1 down, can this fit in? I guess it can. So a bit more health, a bit more mana. Dodge increased. Guess we take it. Now we get a warrior here. Oh, we have all 3 abilities now. Deals damage to a random enemy, applies thorns and increases armor. Applies fury to all abilities, deals damage to the target. Or to all allies, not all abilities, my bad. Yeah, I like applying fury. So we can stack the warrior with order. I think we go deity. But do we go here or here? Are there things we can... let's give this guy this. Do we have anything that does order? We really want to put order on the warrior. Well, not really want, but we kind of want. Dodge, chaos. We also want staffs for this to give plus chaos. Oh, these... Okay, this is getting buffed by 1 ring. Oh, actually, what we can do is... move this here, move this here, move this, move this, move this, move this, and now... Now this gives more... No. Oh, these don't buff staffs. Oh, I was thinking the rings should be buffing this staff. So all 3 rings above this. And this can get buffed by, well, theoretically 1 ring, but really no rings right now, as things stand. So we can move this one over. Well, that's just the same as that. This is giving acid, vampirism, and chaos. Can we do this? That's so awkward. Oh, I know. No, because if we do this, then it's only getting 1 buff. Yeah, this being 4 long is kind of annoying. Alright, whatever. Guess something like this. Still the same amount of chaos. We just get a bit more vampirism and health, I think. Oh, now everyone's attacking us. 1465 defense power. So I think this gives us minus initiative. I think we get rid of one of these rings and we do this. We definitely want this to buff more things. Is there a way so that oh, what if we did this? No, this is still absorbing both slots of this ring. It's very inconvenient. Something like this. At least it takes up a bit less space. Does this fit in nicely in here? Almost. Take this. But then we have this, oops, awkward bit of space here. Whatever. We'll think about it later. Alright. What were we doing left? His defense, has defense, random. So if I... yeah, I just attack this guy. Paladin or warrior will kill him. Paladin attacks this guy, breaks all his shield. 250, I do 203. The warrior deals 110. And he has slash, I think. Yeah, 100 slash. So he's dealing 210 to this guy, down to 43. So the paladin will then kill him. And then we can just deal with that guy. Staff that gives chaos, very good. Order on the warrior would have been good, but I prefer chaos. This is just acid damage, right? What does this give me? Health, mana, dodge. And this is health, initiative. Maybe I want to rearrange stuff. Oh, I can't really, can I? If I do this... No, that's worse. How did I do it before? I think I had a good arrangement earlier. Oh, I wasn't paused. I thought I paused the video. Yeah, okay, so this setup works. This gives to 4, this gives to 2, this gives to all 3 staffs, and this gives to the hood. So it's as much as we can do right now. Chaos, please. Slash crit. I think slash plus 70 is the best here. I'm not gonna bother with an extra roll, especially if we just roll the 3. Let's go deity, because we don't care about our mana. Health, Jesus! This is like the 3rd health vampirism item we're getting. This is for armors. Universal. Or maybe health vampirism on the paladin would be good. Is this staffs or weapons? Weapons. Okay, so let's give this ring to him. Well, we can consider that later on. For now, we can just do this. Does he have any armor? Not really. Plus health and vampirism. I guess this is better, so we can do that. Yeah, for now I want a good amount of vampirism on my witch, and the paladin has a decent amount as well. And we can actually... Is this order? What about this? No, neither of those gives order. Fine. Yeah, we want order in chaos items. Highest defense, random, highest defense. This guy attacks towards the end. He has very high armor. But this will get him to the lowest. No, it won't. Maybe I use debuffs here. I have 78 chaos, so I do like 150 debuff. 2 guys would attack him. If I do 286, 374, the paladin's just gonna destroy his armor, the warrior's gonna deal... Yeah, he's gonna hit his armor as well. So I think we definitely apply a debuff to that guy, kill him as fast as we can. Well, actually I didn't check their damage values, 225, yeah, we would definitely want to kill this guy, he does so much damage. Okay, him hitting us is good. If we kill this, who attacks first? Our warrior. Our warrior attacks for 110 times 2, 220. So he kills that pretty easily. Now if we do this, bring him down to 218, and next turn we can kill him. That is 6 plus 6 mana. That's not that much. We kill him in 2 turns. If we do another debuff, well, that costs 8. That costs 6. So that's just a cheaper way of killing him. We'll do that. Warrior kills this guy. Paladin attacks this guy. Get rid of his shield. Oh, he just dies to the warrior's thorns. That was kind of lucky. Well, not really, because the warrior now is on low health. This attacks for 175 to the highest defense, but our paladin no longer has armor. If we do this, I think we apply debuff. Now warrior hits him hard, paladin hits him hard, he dies. Very good slash sword and meh items. So let's give that to the warrior. Okay. Learns kill. Applies corruption to all enemies. Deals double acid. Our acid is not that high. We'll take this. Might be good in some instances, but I don't think in many. Let's see. I'd be applying 78 chaos and slow to all of them. Okay. Kinda like that. Highest defense, highest defense, highest defense. This or this. I think I do this. The warrior kills him anyways. $198. Is the warrior only doing slash? He's doing slash and a bit of crush. So he's double dipping off that 78. I just attack. And he should be dead. He crit my paladin. Paladin needs to restore some health now. Crush slash crit. This is an awkward shape, so we just take the nice shape. Plus crush. I can give the warrior some amount of crush, I think. And now... initiative dodge. Let's come here. We'll do this. This does plus crush. This buffs 4, this buffs 3. And this helmet can come down here. This vampirism stuff can come here. We have a decent amount of vampirism. We get a bit less health because this is not buffing the hood. But that's not terrible. We go the deity and elite path, I think. Chest is also better than potion. Health mana vampirism, health mana chaos, gives acid. These other items are so trash. We have to take this. If we roll like 12 or more, we'll reroll. Well, I have 3 extra rerolls. I can only hit a 10 actually. Kurva we bow. Oh well. I think I apply corruption and slow to all enemies. Is that gonna change the turn order? And how do they attack? Highest attack, highest defense, random. These guys are gonna target this guy. Yeah, I think I have to apply debuffs. There's no other way to do this. This did change the turn order a little bit. Use 225, 200. I'll let the... Oh, the warrior hits first. So he's going to go through a lot of the armor. So doing this means the warrior's hit will be more effective. So this guy probably dies on this turn. I'm thinking I'll restore some mana. So they're on 775 and 503 health. So let's see how much health we lose because of that mana restore. So we lost about... Well, we lost the opportunity to heal that 100 there. I think I restore mana because I want to let the paladin attack as much as he can. Because he'll only restore health. Well, he's actually health neutral. This is always attacking highest attack power. Is my paladin the highest attack power? He is. Oh wow. He's highest attack and defense. Interesting. Yeah, so the paladin doesn't lose health, so... Oh, he will now. Because how much vampirism does the paladin have? 126. He loses a little bit of health. 126 plus 60 is 186, so he loses about 14 health. I'm okay with that. I'd rather restore my mana, because we'll need it. The warrior actually just kills him right away, so... That was a no-brainer. Acid, vampirism, health, mana, dodge. Awful, awful items. I guess this is a staff, which is like conveniently shaped, at least, so... There's that. Oh, now I only have one ring, so I don't need to worry that much. This only needs to buff that. This needs to buff all four. This ring. Ideally, we'd also want it to buff this. Think something like this. Then can we fit this in? We could if it was flipped to the left. So can we flip the rest of our board? Alright, I think I'll go for this. The ring can only buff 3 of the... Oh, actually, wait. This is also a staff. So I can try to get the ring to buff 4 things with that in mind. Never mind. Give me a sec. Alright, I think this works. This buffs all my staffs, which is the most important part. The ring buffs 4, this buffs both, and this buffs the hood. So, yeah, there we go. Yes. Crit, initiative. Okay. 2 weapons, so we can start playing weapons on the warrior. 14% crit and 6% chance, or 14% damage, 6% chance is very good. We have a bunch of crush stuff on the paladin. So I think we go armor on the paladin. and we go small weapons on the warrior to maximize the ring utility. This massive hammer buffs other hammers, so we wanna, and this hammer buffs other hammers as well. So we wanna keep the hammer synergy type items. We also want this ring to buff at least 3 things, so that the paladin has some vampirism as defense. So I don't want to take this away. I don't want to take this away. Which is more convenient? That's okay, I think. I could also do that, but then that blocks this square here. So I think I'll go with this. Okay, so now I need to fit all of this into the paladin. I want the ring to be central to everything. These don't matter where they're placed. I want this to be central to everything as well. So let's put this in one corner. We can put this here. We can put this here. This and this. This buffs only 2 out of 3, which means 21 less crush, but it means a lot more health and vampirism. It also means we don't have space. What if we did? Does that help? Not really. What if we did this, this? No, that doesn't work. We can't use this one space. What if we did this? Then this. This. Not enough. Yeah, this is very awkward. I think it might not be possible. Alright. So that's why shapes are very important in this game, because look at how awkward this is. This is an awful shape, this is an awful shape, this is an awful shape, this is an awful shape. This is alright, this is good shape, good shape. I'm pretty sure it's impossible. It's probably possible mathematically through all the iterations to fit them all in such that the ring is buffing all 4. It's probably possible to have the ring buff 4 and the hammer buff 3, but I'm just not gonna bother with that. This is a small helmet that gives 140 armor, it's very good. This one, not so good. So I'll just put it in here. This buffs weapons, so there we go. Alright, let's apply big corruption. This guy's attacking my highest defense, then attacks random. I'm fine with that. If he attacks the warrior or paladin, they have armor. If he attacks me, I can heal it back or I can just dodge. I think I'm just gonna heal myself or restore my mana. The paladin can take hits. Warrior will do a bunch of damage. I just restore more mana. Hit me, but that's fine. We can just heal it next battle. Plus chaos to armor, which we have a lot of. Or I can give crit chance to my warrior. How many pieces? 2 pieces of armor. I'm mostly doing chaos with my staffs. Dodge, initiative, and chaos. This is 8 chaos. But it's buffing in a very convenient way. So I'm not playing weapons and armor, I don't think. I'd rather just go full into staffs, and staffs can do chaos. So I'll take the crit. It's actually a pretty good item for the warrior. Health, armor, crit. Health, armor. Plate armor. Ah, the paladin's not really doing armor stuff, and these are paladin only. Helmets. I mean, we have a helmet here. Maybe we can go away from the hammers in the long run. Health and armor. That's... yeah, getting big armor is good. Alright, let's do that. So we'll play that. We'll take that helmet back, because that buffs helmets. That is a helmet, and that's a helmet. I say that as if it's obvious. Sometimes they're called hoods or something else, so it's not trivially true that these are helmets. I'll play this little combo here of the hammers and the ring, so that they're all buffing each other. That still gives me a decent amount of crush, a decent amount of vampirism, and now I can play the armor. Play it like this. Put this in here. Oh, that's... okay, it works. Now we give this effects other swords. We only have the one sword. So we'll do something like this, I think. That's kind of an awkward shape. It'd be great if we could do that. But we can't. We can do this, that's not bad. Can we do that same thing on the other side mirrored? No, because that shape is weird. Oh, but... oh, these are the same shape. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh wait, we can do this. Okay. $50 crush. Yeah, these are also all awful shapes. Now, my paladin has how much armor? 820. So he doesn't need the vampirism quite as much. So I think I take this and I give it here. Get rid of this hammer. $30 crush, $50 crush, but this is a more convenient shape. Oh, and we can do this. Okay, very nice. So now this warrior has a bunch of vampirism, so we can get some healing off of him. That item swapping strategy is very good, but it's so annoying to item swap. I guess that's a criticism towards the game. Like, you want me to item swap, but you make it so annoying. Or like, you know, I don't know if you want me to item swap, but it's definitely a strategy. Let me try moving all of this stuff over here. If we were to do this, is that a way that we can fit stuff in? No, it's not. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Is that what we were doing? I think so. Ah, this was here maybe. How were we doing it? Was this like this maybe? Yeah, I think so. This is 10 crush, it's not that big of a deal. We're missing 21 crush buff from this. Maybe if we rotate this that way. Yeah, for now this will work. So now we can do something like so. So that buffs 1, that buffs 2, that buffs both. Okay. 150 crush with 820 armor. This guy has a bunch of vampirism to restore, so that's good. Potion, I think we take... we're already reducing fortitude. Maybe the direct damage is good. Alright, first gem. Let's see. Vampirism, crush, or armor. I'll try to roll for the armor. I think vampirism isn't that good after a certain point, and we already have reached that point. We did high roll, very nice. And this is our armor engine, so let's just give it more armor. Very nice. So now our paladin should be able to just soak up all the damage. Our warrior should be the highest attack character. He is. Highest attack power, I mean. And paladin is by far the highest defense power. Okay then. Think we just do corruption to all. My paladin's on 627. Some order would be nice to either the paladin or the warrior. More importantly, I think, is the warrior to give order to, because like this guy, yes, he doesn't regenerate enough shield to sustain the damage he's taking, but he just starts off with such high armor that not many enemies are getting through it. So it's not like it matters. Armor thorns, mana and order to armor. Very nice. Okay, so let's get rid of these, because we are aiming to go into armor anyways. So now let's place this a bit more optimally. If we did this and this, yeah, something like that. We could even do that. Okay, nice. For now, this works. So we gain a lot of armor, and we get a bit of order, so we're restoring more armor. So let's see if our paladin can sustain the armor from hits. Or, yeah, restore enough armor based on the hits he's taking. Definitely go fight. I'll debuff all of them. So my paladin's on 778. Oh, my warrior's getting hit. 874. Highest defense, highest attack, highest attack. Ah. How much damage do I do? 235 plus 86. Then the warrior will hit. Warrior will hit with how much? 334. Yeah, if I kill the weakest guy, the problem is that the warrior hits first, so then he wastes a lot of his damage on the armor. This way, it's better. It's better not to hit anything, because then the warrior does all his damage here, the paladin knocks the armor down. What I can do is I can just apply another set of corruptions. So now my guys attack before them. The problem is that the warrior is going to take a lot of damage, but that's okay because he has vampirism. I'm actually just going to restore my mana to let the warrior get as much vampirism as he can. We don't care about us not using our vampirism because we can just do it later. And once again... Oh, Paladin attacks before the Warrior. That's not great. He'll just kill him. No, he won't, he won't. I think I'm okay. Yes. Alright, good. Armor... Armor Fortitude. Alright, we can forget about the hammers now. And we can go full armor. 120, 120 with health and fortitude. I'll take the smaller piece. This buffing 3 things. Now we can buff 4 things, and we're good. Oh, we can fit the hammer, why not? We can fit neither of these. Okay, we can keep them for now. We don't need to sell them. See what we get. Mana, initiative, order on a small weapon. That's good for the warrior. Armor that gives armor to plate armor, or hammer that gives order to hammers. Well, we're not playing hammers on the warrior, definitely not in the long term. We are right now. What was the second option again? Armor that gives armor to plate armor. Do I have any plate armor? That's plate armor, and that's plate armor. So how much is it giving to the plate armor? 9 order. This is giving just 15 order by itself, and it's a small weapon. Yeah, that's very good for my warrior. This is actually an insane item. Such small item with such a high amount of order bonus is very good, and it's a weapon, so it gets buffed by both of these rings. Yeah, that's just insane. The question is how we fit everything in, which is not a particularly bad problem to have, but an annoying one. I guess we can do that. No, we can't. Yes, we can. Okay, good. Oh no, this is not getting buffed by the ring. So we're getting less vampirism than we potentially could be getting. I think I'll go with this. This is 50 crush damage we're losing out on. Can we fit anything in? No. Okay, so we just go with that, and then the sword doesn't get a buff. Let me just think again. Is there any way we could do it better? Not really. Alright. 75 order on this guy, 108, and we have 86 chaos. We'd like to have more chaos, but it is what it is. Tough, slippery carapace increases the sentinel's armor dodge, raise the sentinel's initiative and crit. Oh, I'm okay with him having armor and crit and dodge. Oh, wow. Okay. Warrior attacking before me is actually not too bad, because he can just eliminate enemies if he's that strong. I can just attack this guy and we can kill him quite easily. He attacks highest attack power, so he's gonna attack here, but my warrior has shield, so we're okay with that. Warrior attacks, gets vampirism, kills him. Very nice. Ah, not chaos. Health forms. Both of these are pretty bad. Well, this is a staff, so it does get a chaos buff from the staff. Who was using armors? This guy. Which only... This is a universal hood. This hood, can it fit in? Now let's rotate this so it's less in the way. Okay, very nice. We get the initiative from the extra ring buffs that we lose from here. So we gain 16, which is the 2 ring buffs, and we lose 18, so not the end of the world. We free up a lot of space, we can now just play staff exclusive stuff, and we can give a piece of armor to the paladin. It does mean we lose a lot of vampirism, so we only have 118, but that should be enough. So now the paladin can have vampirism, but I prefer him to have order so that he's sustaining the losses of armor more consistently. If we did something like this... Nah, this doesn't fit. Could that work? Not really. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. Oh, what if we did something like that? That's what we were doing before, I think. This gives vampirism. Oh, it takes away from armor, so this is not great. This only buffs helmets, actually. So what if we did something like so? The problem is that this now buffs fewer things. Alright, so I'll just go with this. I don't know if I remember to pause the video. This is a witch only item, so I get rid of it. This is paladin only, and we're playing paladin, or we're playing armor on the paladin, so I don't need that. This is also paladin only, and this is just crappy. There's no way I'm fitting that onto a warrior. Meh, fine, let's keep it. It's not like we lose anything. This buffs 4 things, this buffs both my helmets, this buffs 3 things, so we're looking good. So 252 vampirism on this guy, 168. Alright. Crit, crush, acid. I think I just take my chances with acid. I have a lot of rerolls, I think. Still do. Don't need to use them. We have a deity. I think we are in a spot where we want a deity. And then we can take a training up here and avoid these 2 potions. So that's definitely the path. Okay. Highest attack power, random character. I don't want my... Well, I don't want myself getting attacked. Oh, and this attacks with 262. This only applies corruption to the enemy. Interesting. 500 health. Yeah, let's just target this guy. And now I think my paladin should... He might actually kill him. No, he won't. Okay. Oh yeah, my paladin's pretty weak now. So that's fine. I'll actually just get some attacks in to get some health restore. We dodged there. That was... Well, it didn't matter much because he does very little damage. Health, fortitude, health, mana, initiative. This is tiny, so we're fine. We can actually probably fit it in here somehow. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Bunch of vampirism, bunch of order, and this buffs both the helmets. This guy didn't quite die. I took a lot of damage. Let's just... Yeah, that guy deals by far the most damage. Let's just kill him, get some vampirism. I think I don't need to apply debuffs, honestly. I can just attack. This guy's attacking me. I'm the highest power character, apparently. Looks like I am. So he's going to attack me again. Not if I hit him with... yes, if I hit him with that. What's my chance of critting? 5% and I don't do that much extra. Oh, they both attack the character with the highest attack power. Okay, so we just cleared this guy. Now, I don't think this guy will die. Actually, he might die. Yeah, he'll die. Oh, he didn't. Nice. Crush and order, health and mana. Definitely this. Can we fit it in anywhere? We can fit it. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. We can get rid of those two hammers. We can play those two. Okay. 50 crush damage. We lose, but 30 crush damage. Okay, so let's play this item then. This is 88 slash, which I don't want to lose. Now we can actually rotate if we want, but I prefer not to do that. Yeah, this is a good slot in there. Can I fit both of these? I don't think so. Let's do that. This touches 2, 4, 5. This touches 2, 4. So let's swap these around because I prefer to give more crit. 44% chance crit with almost double damage. Not bad. I think we take that. Okay, let's see what we get from the deity. Slash crush chaos to armor. $36 chaos to all armor is pretty good. I think this is a build around type of item here. So right now, the good thing about my paladin is his armor. And his armor is coming from this item and those two helmets. And the good thing is also his order. The fact that he restores a lot of armor. So if I remove these 3 pieces of armor, he doesn't actually lose that much. And the necklace. And now I just need to rotate things around a bit so that this necklace touches all 3 things and that this affects that. So now we haven't lost much armor and we haven't lost much order. And we have these pieces of armor to play around with. So this is the item we want to build around. This is a convenient piece of armor. We can do something like that. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6. So if we drag it some initiative. It's not that important. The dodge is pretty nice. It's like, yeah, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4, 24% chance dodge that I'm gonna be losing. But I'm gaining so much chaos. I'm gaining like 100 chaos. That's insane. So, we do this. This is still buffing all of my staffs. Guess we can just line them all up at the top. This one's kind of awkward. I guess we can do that. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. The problem here is... No, no problem. Very nice. Alright, so that's the build, I think. This ring affects weapons, giving dodge. I guess I can try to play a third ring here in the middle. I'd have to do this. And then this. That's nice. I like that. I lose one item on my crit chance ring, so I lose some crit. But I gain dodge and initiative, which actually isn't that good. I'd rather just max out the amount of... I'm just thinking, can I rearrange? I don't think so, not effectively. Okay, we can do that. Now, I'm playing some armors on the witch. No, there's no way I fit anything in. I only have 3 available slots. Alright. So what did I lose? I lost the vampirism on the paladin, which is not terrible. Alright, I like this. Chaos, please. Crit, crush. Can we even get chaos here? Maybe it's not possible. I'll take some extra health. Whew, roll a 20. We definitely wanna apply corruption to all of those guys. Let's just check. Defense, defense, attack. $280. Chaos is doubled, so I apply 400 chaos. Yeah, no, I'd rather just evenly split my corruption and slow between everyone. That will end the battle sooner, on average. The paladin will attack this guy and we can finish him off. Actually, the warrior will kill him. And now I think I will... So both of these attack the highest defense. So the paladin can tank it, and I just will restore some mana. We should be good to just win here. They do a decent amount of damage, this guy at least. So he does 188. Let's see. So he's on 600. After all resolves, he's on 500. Okay. We're fine. Mana Crush Order. Whoo! Great item here. For the warrior. Can I fit it in? Oh, this only does 10 crush. Let's get rid of it. I think I play something like that. Warrior getting attacked. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't need to worry much. How am I doing so much damage? Not sure, but I'll take it. Health, mana, initiative. Weapons gain mana, vampirism. Or a helmet. I'll take a helmet. For the paladin. Right here, so we gain more armor. Very nice. I guess we can give him health and vampirism. It's not like we're doing anything else. We can get some mana. And... oh, he can play this hammer. Okay. Sure. Potion. Restores 120, deals 2000. Vampirism. We already have vampirism damage. So we'll take the health, I guess. And we'll equip that, because it's just better in a crisis situation. Highest attack, the highest defense. Do I kill this guy? Nearly. Paladin should be able to kill him. Chaos that gives chaos to staffs. Is that a staff? It is. No brainer. Did the game freeze? What? Oh no, I thought I was fighting an elite. Never mind. Thought I would have another reward. So what does this give again? Slash crush chaos. Ah, right. So this stuff is kind of awkward positionally. So we can probably make this work. If we do this and this... no, it would have to be... oh, I see what the problem is. We'd have to do it horizontally. Like so. So now this is getting the buff from this, and we can use these slots to give buff to everything else. We can move that here. Where's my L shape? We can move that here. We can move that here. And now we're on 222, but it's hard to fit in that last staff. So this is giving plus 36 chaos. This only gives plus 8. Plus 12, plus 8. So we're losing 16 chaos from that interaction, but we're gaining 36. That's a difference of about 20. So we just gained 20 chaos by doing that. Wondering if there's a way to fit a 2x2 item somewhere. I don't think there is. Wait, does this work? No, because it would have worked if it was flipped. This gives 8 chaos. This... yeah, we played this actually, so we get a bit more chaos now. This does 16 chaos. We lose quite a lot by not playing it. It's so awkward to fit in. Oh, there we go. $246, very nice. What if we moved all of this stuff down? Then this... no, I was gonna say, this can also touch this one at the bottom. Actually, that could work, not because of that, but because this slots in very nicely next to this shape. So, let's do this, keep that shape, or retain it, I mean. Now, maybe we want to do that, that. 246. That won't fit in, but that will, right here. Or actually, it has to be like this, and then we can do this, this. No, we can't. Yeah, we need 2, 4, 5, and we only have 4. So we'd have to do that, that. So again, 246. Sure. This gives 8 chaos. What if we moved some things around? That's less chaos. Acid vampirism, 50 acid. I take 50 acid here. Alright. We can't do much better than that, I don't think. Deals bonus acid based on vampirism, deals damage, applies corruption. Doing damage and corruption at the same time is a nice utility to have. I'll go here, because I think this can give me chaos. It can. Let's hope we're able to roll a 10 with 2 dice. We should be able to, just not a 1, please. Very nice. So... this is my main chaos engine. So... I should be taking more armors, actually. I should be forgetting about the staffs. The staffs aren't that good. Okay. This should be a pretty easy combat. Attacks the enemy with the highest attack power. That's me. So we just give him... Giga Corruption. And he should be dead in a few hits. In fact, let's go Giga Corruption again. He should... attack all enemies. That's fine. It's not too much. I didn't even get to attack him. Affects staffs For 18 chaos, item rotates automatically after each battle. Item cannot be rotated. Double bonuses from blacksmith gems. This item is annoying. I can't be asked with it rotating. Health. Oh, it gives order to armor. That's very good. That's plus 12, that's plus 24. Is that just like Amulet of the Desert Justice, Amulet of the Forest Law? No, this gives mana order, this gives order, dodge, health. And this gives crush damage. I think I'll just take this because it's the most memory gems, 144. So it's good long-term progression. Crush damage. Oh, we got ooh. Okay, we go full armor now. We go full armor on the witch with that amulet. Yes. I think we might get rid of that. Maybe not right now. Let's see. I can build this like so. I have 3 pieces of armor. This piece of armor is annoying to fit in. It's a staff that gives chaos to staffs and it rotates. Yeah, we're getting rid of that for sure. How's that looking? 252. I'm so close to fitting that in. Fortunately, I can't. We want that helmet. Is there a useless piece of armor here? No. Is there a useless piece of armor in here somewhere? Nope. Alright, so we just want armor now. I think we were doing as much chaos before, so I'll go with this build. I don't need to rebuild it later. Potion is better than campfire, because campfire is like completely useless basically. Go another health. How many eternal shards are these? They don't cost any eternal shards. We can easily take these guys. He attacks the highest defensive power, so we're cool. We do double chaos on him. 750, 850. And I'm gonna attack him to restore some health. My warrior might actually kill him now. No, good. And I'll restore more health. Armor that gives health armor, it's paladin only. It's a helmet. Very nice. Slash damage, we definitely take that. And this paladin only armor. Is that the piece of armor we already have? No. Buffs helmets for health. Okay. It's a staff that gives chaos. I'm not keeping either of them, so I just take this for more shards. This paladin gets another helmet. We slot it in at the top. Oh, what is this buff? Plate armor. Ooh. So now we can play this. Now we have way more armor. And we can also play this. But that's a helmet that's not being buffed. So maybe we take out the hammer and we order in a better way. What if we did this, 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 now I'm missing one buff. Alright, this is quite optimal. I moved this to the middle so that it is in range of this helmet. This buffs both plate armors, again, middle aligned. And we have these pockets of space where we can fit this in, we can fit this in. And yeah, I mean, we don't really need either of those, but they're nice to have. They're an extra instance of damage for the corruption. Like, without these, the paladin's not doing acid damage. Now he is, so he's gonna get more buff from the corruption I apply to the enemy. What does this do? 10 crush damage. I'm getting rid of that. This is giving plus 36. Why do I have so much chaos? Why is this only buff? Can't I buff both of these? Oh yeah, I was trying to fit something in maybe? Yeah, I can just do that, right? Now I get, yeah, there we go. And now I have this pocket of space, so actually I'd prefer to get these and try to fit them in. Can I fit both? Yes. Oh no. I would have been able to if this was flipped. Unlucky. So this is acid vampirism, this is acid. Let's go with that. Then this can come here. Oh, this is actually not that useful, because I'm not getting the buff to all staffs. This has to be touching that staff. Let's give it to the paladin. I think the paladin prefers the acid damage more than the witch. Guess I'll take another health. Jesus, all of this is so useless. I'll come here. He attacks, highest defensive power, so we're good. So my paladin's on 1552 armor. He hits, he goes to 16, he gets hit, he goes to 13. Okay, so he loses a bit of armor, that's fine. Slash, crush to weapons. I like vampirism so that he can sustain himself. And this is a lot of damage. This is a helmet that gives stuff to plate armors. It's warrior only though, so we can't use it on the paladin. We take it because it gives us chaos. What? Oh, it's warrior only, not witch. So it's pretty crappy. This is universal. Weapons. 50 plus 70. I think this might actually be better. This is touching 2, 4, 5 things. Ah, but this is giving initiative. Well, initiative is not good, because we prefer to apply debuffs. Let's have a look. Mana Chaos to Armor. Paladin only. Witch only armor. I think we do this. Now we have this that buffs chaos, this that buffs chaos, so we can do something like this. So this is 2, 4, 5 buffs. If we line them up in like a straight arrow, this can dip off of 2 of them, and this can dip off of 2 of them, so that would be 4. So this is more optimal. Alright. We need more armor right now that the witch can use. Now, if we go to the warrior, he's right now on... Well, okay, let's do the math. 44% multiplied by 85% is 38%. So we're increasing both of these stats by 38%. If we do this, we're like over doubling them. So yeah, definitely go for that. And now, if we were to do a multiplier on that, like our damage is way bigger. So maybe we do all 3 rings. And we do something like so. Now this only hits 2 things, but that's enough vampirism to sustain. Oh, and I can actually do this, so that's a bit more vampirism. Okay, that's good. That's a weapon. What does it do? Acid. He actually doesn't do any acid damage, so maybe... Is this witch only? It is. Okay, never mind. This is actually more convenient in the long run. We can't fit either of these weapons in, so for now we can just use that. But we have this hammer at our disposal. Oh, hello. There we go. This sword is not touching anything now, but... Yeah, this is what we were doing before, I think. Or it's the same as what we were doing before, I should say. Yeah, if this sword could fit in, it'd be great, but it can't. Alright, let's do something like that then. Alright. I'm such a min-maxer, man. Can sell this. Health, vampirism, and armor. Oh, we could use that because we're going armor build here. So maybe. Maybe. Ring on weapons. This guy's the only guy playing weapons. We can sell that. And I don't think we're using this weapon. Alright. We get... Oh, training, not gem. Health. Yeah, definitely health. We just don't want to get OTK'd, basically, or one hit killed. Lose mana is fine. My allies don't need any mana. Health armor. Order for each armor. That's good, right? This gives order, this gives double the order. And, holy, hello. Yeah, that's insane. If we get rid of these, can we fit this in? I guess we can get rid This is giving 105 armor and 40 health. This is 120 armor. So this chest plate here is not doing too much. If I place these in the center... Yeah, there's probably a better way to arrange this. Give me a sec. Alright, so I'll go with that. We're not putting this on the top, which means we're losing out on some armor and health, but we're just maxing for the amount of order that we get, because that means we just sustain our armor turn to turn, and we already have a very high baseline. This is touching 5 items, it's hard to get more than that. And this is touching 3 items. If I get a 6th item miraculously somehow... Yeah, my 6th item is this piece of armor, which is gigantic. And it's not fitting in at all. So... I performed a miracle to get it fitting this well. So... I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. And I can't fit these in, so I'm not gonna bother. Now to get the non-useless node. Definitely chaos here. 6 should be easy to roll in 2 dice, if not 1. And we do it on this. Alright. Boss debuff, strikes with a huge sword aiming at a character that has defense, increases vampirism damage, strikes with destructive flail aiming the character that has defense, grants armor and thorns. I'll take that. I'm okay with him getting armor, thorns isn't that bad. Alright, this is it. Should be pretty easy. He attacks, deals area damage, the highest defensive. I'll attack to up my health. Actually, this is 1200. He only attacks for 438. If he crits, he could kill me though, and I have a negative fortitude, so let's do that. Just be safe. So now I apply more chaos. Don't think he can kill me in any way. Now I pop the potion. I apply another debuff. I think he has a high dodge percentage chance because we're missing with a lot of attacks. But one of them hit, and now he's in trouble. Paladin misses. Oh, my warrior died. That's not good, but he just dies. Alright, we beat difficulty 2 with just the base witch. I think the witch is just overpowered as hell. So, next run we're going for... And this was a very bad start. We didn't get chaos and order until the mid-game, and that's our engine. And even towards the end, like... You know, wasn't a good run. Bestiary. Defeat this monster to unlock his description. Oh, I need to defeat it a number of times. Okay, cool. And did we check this out? The reliquary we did check out. The laboratory we haven't checked out. Unlocks this consumable. Shield potion. Greatly increases an ally's armor. Deals damage to the enemy's health ignoring armor, greatly increases an ally's damage in initiative, significantly reduces the enemy's fortitude. So these are nice, we're gonna buy them when we defeat the game on difficulty 3 without any of that additional stuff. Oh, so these... Oh, yeah, I forgot the paladin. Okay, we can play the paladin. Deals damage to the target, restores armor, applies fury. Isn't that the same? Restores armor, applies fury, gets order. Restore armor, applies fury. Oh, so... Oh, I can restore armor, apply fury, and deal damage all in the same ability. That's pretty solid. If I up my order and I have a witch which is debuffing, which is debuffing, haha, very funny. Then I can play alongside a warrior, and I as the main guy can have very short up defenses. I think the paladin's pretty good actually, but I'll go as witch on difficulty 3 in the next video. See you then.